Hi guys, good morning. If you're watching this video, my name is Ariante. Please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Today's video is called Duty, and it's because I always talk about climbing this mountain, right? And so I started this new book called the Bhagavad Gita. I haven't really started it, but I read the first little excerpt and it's fire. So I wanted to share this part with you guys because I think it's so beautiful. I'm really excited to read this book. I think it's going to help me so much. But to get started, it's not going to be long, I promise. But it says, when we understand that the effort is in our hands, not the results, we concern ourselves only with doing our duty. Since the results are for the pleasure of God, we dedicate them to Him. And so I think that this is so beautiful because literally we never have control on the outcome of anything. All we can do is do the work and pray that the outcome comes as we hope it to be or as we worked for it to be. And I think that's such a more pleasurable way to live life. And I always say this, if we worry about the steps to climb the mountain as opposed to being at the top of the mountain being our ultimate goal, we'll live a much more enjoyable life. And I guess it's just another way to say that all we have responsibility to in life is our duty. That's all we can focus on. That's all we have control over. That's all we can change. Why do we want to have control over things we can't have control over, like how things turn out? So when we have goals or we have things that we want to do, why do we always rush to stressing ourselves to getting it done, stressing ourselves to making it happen fast? All we can do is work every day and put our work in that we feel we should, is take the next step, put the work in we feel we should to bring about fruition and hope that it just turns out in a blessed way. And then I love how after that it says that since the results are from God, we just give it as a gift to God. Or it's like saying we give thanks. Like, God, this is for you. Thank you for bringing this to me. And in that way, when we do have successes, when we do make things happen in life, we stay humble about them and we don't use them to feed our ego or our need for self-importance. Like, if I was to get done with a big feat like my 26-day water fast, and I'm like, yeah, I did that, and I'm like, I want like a lot of praise for it. I want to keep talking about it. I want to keep telling everyone about it. It's more for me and not for the inside of me or my higher self or all the things I really did it for. It's more about just somebody else giving me praise for doing that thing. And in that way, if we always do everything with the hope that we're going to get praise back, when we don't get praise, we feel shame or doubt, or we feel like a failure. And when we do get praise, we feel happy, and that takes us on that roller coaster of emotions, waiting for that reward or no reward, and then we get disappointed. And if we can work on just focusing on the duty and anything that comes out of it, giving the grace and the thanks to God for bringing it to you or letting your duty be successful, then we would just live in those constant high up and downs. And so it says, in this way we are able to accept fame and infamy, success and failure, pleasure and pain as God's will. And I think that's so beautiful too, because anything that doesn't happen, we understand that all things are working for us. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't feel a need to get any self-importance for this. I love myself and I am whole and complete whether I accomplish it or not. And I can live a more enjoyable whole life because I understand that everything that's happening is according to God's will. And that's how you live in peace, that equanimity, that space between everything and nothing. I can live in peace and not overwork myself, overburden myself with what I feel like I have to do. And of course, there are things that we do have to do, and that's the duty. If I want a really nice body, I'm just going to eat good every day. The duty is to eat good every day. Or the duty is to work out every day, and then depending on how good my body responds to it, for the most part, I should end up looking pretty good. And then I just thank God that it came out successful. So I thought that was so beautiful, and I think it's so important for us as a whole to focus in life on the duty and on the duty of everything. that it is all a duty to God, and then we can give thanks to God for everything that we accomplish or is accomplished or everything that we are blessed with. And then the blessings keep coming because we live in peace and equanimity. We live in wholeness. And so if you're watching this video, I hope that today you are focusing on your duty. I hope that you are focusing on your goals and what you're working for, and that you understand that yes, it's important to think about the top of the mountain, but only so that you know that there is a top of the mountain to get to and you don't give up. But the whole goal of it is to work your duty every day and focus on the duty every day. And then slowly, when you continue to take enjoyable steps up the mountain, not stressful steps up the mountain, not burdensome steps up the mountain, when you get to the top of the mountain, you know that you had a whole journey, a whole journey of ups and downs, but for the most part, it was beautiful and whole, and you did not live your whole life stressing to climb all of your mountains, because once you get to that top of that mountain, there's going to be another mountain. So I wish you so much success and blessings and hope and grace for any mountains you're trying to climb. And I hope you enjoy the duty on the way. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. I love you, and I hope you have a great day.